Hi everyone, this is Veronica. Today we are going to talk about rhinos without borders, and because there's going to be a conservation policy coming up for rhinos between different countries. What is it? What is rhinoceros? Where they are found? So we'll discuss all this in detail. That why today we are talking about the conservation so eagerly, right? So we'll discuss this in detail. For my video updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. This is our channel StudyIQ. If you're preparing for any government exam, a pen drive and tablet courses are also available. For additional information, you can call me on these numbers, or you can visit our website too. The PDF of this lecture will be available on our website. So you can see here the list of courses we have. So if you are interested in any of these courses, you can contact us. So now, what is the relevance of this topic from your exam perspective? If we talk from UPSC perspective first, in your mains paper 3 of environment, it will be covered here at objective level. Indian rhino, what are the different species found in India and in different countries. At subjective level, wildlife conservation efforts. So this is important for your exam. Now, why it is in news? Because international boundaries will not come in the way of conservation of rhinos. So this has been said by the representatives of Asian countries. Okay, so Asian countries where one-horned herbivore thrives. Where this rhino, we call it one horn because usually there's a species. All the species of rhinos, they have one horn. There's an exception. There are two-horn rhino also, but they are not many are left which are two horns. So specifically here we are talking about one horn herbivore, that is the rhinoceros, because it is vegetarian. That means it is herbivore in nature. Now just see, let me tell you more about rhinoceros. So this is rhinoceros. In short, we call it rhino. So this animal is also known as nose-horned. Why we call it nose-horned? See, this word rhinoceros has been derived from a Greek word where RHIS, ris, it means nose, and ceros, it is like keras, it means horn, right? So there this animal is abbreviated as rhino, as I told you, and it is one of any 5 extant species. So I'm not saying extinct, it is extant, the surviving species of odd-toed ungulates in the family, right? So 2 of extant, the surviving species, they are native to Africa, and 3 to southern Asia. In Africa, the black rhino, it has been extinct now. In 2011 it was declared extinct by IUCN. Now let's move forward. What is this Delhi Declaration all about? So this declaration, it was recently adopted in a second meeting. So there was a second meeting of the Asian Rhino Range countries. It underscored trans-boundary collaboration. See, wherever we can see these boundaries between different countries, these are the political boundaries. These are the boundaries which nations have to follow, countries have to follow, humans have to follow. But animals, they don't understand about these political boundaries. So suppose if a rhino crosses a boundary between India and Bhutan or India and Nepal, will the Nepal government won't take care of it because it is an Indian rhino or it is a Nepalese rhino who has crossed the boundary? So that is why this transboundary collaboration has been signed between 3 countries, India, Nepal and Bhutan, right, for the conservation and protection of the greater one-horn rhino. Now, what is this in detail? First, just see this map, the range of rhinos. So there are 2 rhino species, black rhinos, white rhinos, which only lived in Africa. Black are extinct now. 3 other types of rhinos are found in countries. A specific species of black rhino has been extinct. So 3 other types of rhinos are found in the countries in Asia. So here with the green color, it is the past range of rhinos. Like they used to exist here, but now they are not there. They are either extinct or critically endangered, right? So this orange one shows current range of rhinos. So you can see like there is a reduction in the number of rhinos drastically, right? So these are only the few patches of orange left here. You can say even in the Asian countries, in India, you can see the same scenario. Now, what is this rhinos without borders? See, there are no rhinos in Bhutan, but some of from the Manas National Park, that is like adjoining Assam, or there is Buxa, Buxa, okay, Buxa Tiger Reserve in West Bengal. So they are known to cross over occasionally, right? So they cross over to Bhutan occasionally, these rhinos from these two parks. One is Manas National Park, that is near Assam, and then Buxa Tiger Reserve in West Bengal, right? Manas National Park and adjoining Assam. Now, in February, what happened? National Rhino Conservation Strategy for India, they called for active engagement between India and Nepal to protect the species. So, reason being the same, that only humans can respect the boundaries, not the animals, right? So these countries need to engage in active participation for the protection of the species of rhino. So this plan said that single population of rhinos in just see this Sukla Fantan Valmiki Tiger Reserve. So you need to tell me where is Valmiki Tiger Reserve, and Chitwan National Park, this is in Nepal, but in India you should know Dudhwa. So where are these two national parks, right? You need to tell me, and they are separated by political boundary between the two countries. So the crossover happens between these reserves or the national parks also. So so we'll now discuss the details of this initiative. We have already discussed, but see some more, because here emphasis is laid on expanding rhino domains within the country or between rhino range countries, because earlier even in Indonesia and Malaysia, these are the other Asian countries where the last of the rhinos lived. So the current global population of Indian horned rhinoceros is around 3,584, and Assam's Kaziranga National Park has bulk of them, that is around 2,938 rhinos, while Nepal has only 646 rhinos left. So this is the scenario. Now okay, let's talk about Asian rhinos. Okay, before talking about Asian rhinos, as I told you, why they have taken such a move, because once ranging from China to Bangladesh, the Javan and Sumatran rhinos are near extinction. So as I've shown you in the map also, the green area, the range of rhinos was too much, but now they are near extinction. If they are not protected, their species will end soon. And Indonesia and Malaysia are the other Asian countries where the last rhinos lived. Now they are almost extinct. Now before talking here about the Asian rhinos, see these Sumatran rhinos, these are the smallest rhino, and it is the only Asian rhino with two horns. So this is important. This is Sumatran rhino is the only one with the two horns. Here in the picture you can see this rhino has two horns on his nose. Otherwise other species have only one horn, and it has already become extinct in Malaysia, right? And there is only one found now in a Sabah island in Malaysia, while Indonesia has very few of them. These I'm talking about the Sumatran rhino. So there about the Asian rhino, see there are 3 Asian rhino species, all of which have been pushed to the brink of extinction. The greater one-horned is slowly recovering thanks to years of successful conservation efforts, but Sumatran and Javan rhinos remain at greater risk. So these are at greater risk also. So poaching for their horns, so the most things they suffer at is poaching for their horns and habitat loss are the two greatest threats to the survival of Asian rhinos. So poaching and habitat loss. So for example, greater one-horned rhino helps to maintain close cropped grasslands near rivers, which are preferable feeding spots for small herbivores. And Asian rhinos also disperse the seeds of plants and fruit they have eaten through their feces also. So all the folds in the skin, they give Asian rhinos more armored look than their counterparts in Africa. So the greater one-horned rhino and Javan rhino have one horn, while Sumatran rhino has two horns, as I told you. So despite of their hefty appearances, they are even excellent swimmers. They can swim across the countries, and moreover they don't have any natural predators. But yes, baby rhinos, they have danger from the big cats and the wild dogs also. Otherwise they don't have other big natural predators, because they look so hefty and armored, right? So this is all about today's lecture. We have discussed why they need to conserve them. They are about to extinct. What is Delhi Declaration, Sumatran rhino, where the species of rhinos are formed around the world and in India and in Asian countries, right? So if any question, because in prelims this is one of the favorite question of the examiner, and in many government exams, especially the defense, the people who are preparing for the CTS, FCAT kind of exams also, right? So if you have any queries, you can contact me. So this is in fact interesting, because many other people and many other animals and people, they depend on healthy rhino habitats. So protecting the rhino and its habitat helps other wildlife and people also. So if you have any query, you can contact me anywhere on social media, right? Thank you.